All right, today we are talking about a tool from Google that could seriously change how you work. It's called NotebookLM, and it's designed to be your very own personal AI research assistant. Does this sound familiar? You know that feeling, right? You're starting a new project, maybe a video script or a big report, and you are just drowning in documents, links, and random notes. It feels like you're buried under a mountain of information before you even get to the creative part. I'm guessing it does, that feeling of information overload. Man, it is a huge creative blocker for so many of us. But what if there was a way to just handle it all differently? Well, that's exactly where this tool comes into play. It's an AI assistant built specifically to dig you out of that information avalanche. So let's meet it. So what exactly is NotebookLM? The key idea here is that it's an AI that only works with the information you give it. You ground it in your own stuff, which means it becomes an expert specifically on your topic and nothing else. And what kind of sources can you use? Pretty much anything you need for your research. You can upload PDFs, Google Docs, you can paste in links to YouTube videos, or even just copy and paste big chunks of text. Everything gets organized in one central spot. Now, I know you might be thinking, this sounds complicated, but the real beauty of this tool is how ridiculously easy it is to get going. It's designed for everybody. Getting started is literally a 3-step process. First, you make a new notebook for your project. 2, you drop in all those sources we just talked about. And 3, you just start asking it questions. That's it. NotebookLM reads everything and is immediately ready to help you out. And this quote just nails the feeling of using it. Instead of you having to reread every single document just to find one little detail, it's like you have an assistant who's already done all the reading and is just waiting for your questions. But just organizing your notes, that's only the beginning. Now we get to the part that honestly feels a little bit like magic, turning all of that raw info directly into polished, ready-to-use content. Okay, get this. All your sources are loaded up. You ask for an overview, and with a single click, it generates a full AI-narrated explainer video. I'm talking slides, images, and quotes pulled right from your documents with a complete script. An entire first draft of a video done in minutes. The amount of time that saves it's just staggering. Or hey, maybe audio is more your thing. No problem. You can generate an audio overview. And this isn't just a boring text-to-speech voice reading your notes. It actually creates a little mini podcast where 2 AI hosts have a conversation about your material. They'll pull out key quotes, discuss the ideas. It's a super engaging way to get a summary. It's like having your own little production team. Now, for all the visual thinkers out there, this next feature is a total game changer. If you need to see how all your ideas connect, one click gets you an interactive mind map. It lays out all the key concepts from your sources and shows you exactly how they're related, sometimes showing you connections you might have missed completely. And it doesn't just help you create stuff, it helps you learn it too. NotebookLM can turn into your own personal tutor by automatically making quizzes from your material. It's a really powerful way to test your own knowledge and make sure you've actually got a handle on the core concepts before you start writing or presenting. So these features are obviously incredibly powerful. But what makes this a true potential game changer are the ways it just smashes through the biggest obstacles that usually stop people from making things. First up is language. This tool doesn't just work in English. No, it supports content generation in over 50, that's 50 different languages. Just think about what that unlocks. So what does that really mean? It means you can do all your research in English, but then with one click, generate an explainer video in Spanish, or a quiz in German, or a podcast in Japanese. It just completely removes the language barrier when it comes to creating content. And here's the other huge barrier it knocks down: cost. There are no expensive monthly subscriptions, no complicated software you have to install. This is a free tool from Google. All you need is a Google account and you're good to go. So when you put it all together, side by side, the difference is it's stark. What used to be a super time-consuming, expensive, and language-locked process can now be done in minutes, for free, and with a global reach right out of the box. So look, the real takeaway here isn't just about some cool new AI tool. It's about what this tool frees you up to do. It handles all that grunt work of research and making a first draft, which means more of your time and your brainpower can go into the actual creative stuff. And that's really the question to leave you with, isn't it? When you're no longer buried in information, when that first draft can be made in just a few minutes, What new ideas are you going to bring to life? What stories are you going to tell? The barrier to entry has never been lower. So now, what are you going to build with it?